of and make a run, you get a bit better start than they did, you can really take advantage of it.
We saw it at Iowa on the short track. We saw it at Chicago on the 1.5 miles, and we're seeing it here on the 2.5 mile.
We're all talking about the caution, and Coulter's praying that there isn't one, because he's going to be really hard to beat if there's no caution right here.
Joey Coulter now dominating out in front, has almost a second lead over James Busher. Good battle here. Ty Dillon trying to chase down that 29 of Parker Kligerman.
Yeah, good rebound for Parker Kligerman. Started in the 17th spot, racing up inside, just outside the top 5.
And for Ty Dillon as well, bounced off the wall on the first lap.
Yeah, by the point, guys, you think about it. I mean, Ty looked like he was in the biggest trouble, early, and he's going to come out if nothing happens between now and then with a reasonable finish.
Yeah, we talked about points issues. Timothy Peters hard into the wall. He was our point leader coming in. Ty Dillon second coming in. Justin Lofton, James Busher, and Parker Kligerman top 5 in points entering this race.
You think a top 10 don't mean a lot to these guys? This is the battle. 2 by 2.
Whoa. Miguel Paludo gets loose. Lofton able to get by on the bottom.
That's your battle for 10th right there.
I'm shocked that Jason White was able to avoid Paludo because he got sideways, but right up in front of him, and Jason turned it hard right to go around him.
2 laps of racing remain. Joey Coulter looking for his first ever win in the NASCAR Camping World Truck Series.
How cool would it be to get your first win by pulling off a restart like that, coming from 3rd to 1st on the restart?
And not only that restart, the restart before that, if you remember, he made it 3 wide in the middle to keep 3rd spot. If he had to done that, if he would have given that up, he wouldn't be in the spot he's in now. So he had 2 great restarts.
He's just hoping to get to the start-finish line to see that white flag. Then the next flag will end this thing. PK gets another spot from Kraft and moves up to 3rd.
How disappointed will Nelson PK Jr. be in his day after having such a dominant truck leading so many laps? White flag comes out now for Joey Coulter.
If Joey can just make it back around unscathed, he's got him one.
James Busher, 9/10 of a second behind. There's RC.
There's your boss, your teammate leading the race. Good feeling, huh?
Hey, listen, when they're winning, he's happy, so I sure hope he wins. He's easier to deal with, and he's happy.
Richard Childress of RCR Racing, and he is hopefully going to be happy as they make their way down the Long Pond straightaway into the tunnel turn. Joey Coulter has one more turn to negotiate here in Pocono.
Ty Dillon has made his way by Kligerman to move up another spot.
Well, he's holding his belt right now, just making sure he doesn't make a mistake, make sure he doesn't do anything silly, hoping nothing breaks on the truck. That's a long last lap.
Phil, you talked about the experience. He's run here in the ARCA race before, but this time
right, I told you you could do it.
It's to victory lane. Joey Coulter wins it at Pocono. Busher holds on for 2nd. PK Jr. moves up to 3rd. Crafton and Hamlin your top 5. A good points day for Ty Dillon. Came in the 2nd spot, but problems for Timothy Peters could mean Ty Dillon closing in on the top spot.
His family's put in so much to help him and to get where he is. His family's put a huge effort, put a lot of effort, time, money, and energy into trying to help Joey fulfill his dream. So that's why you see his mom so excited. You know, it's when you win a race and your family's helped you do it, it means so much more, and that's why you saw all that emotion. Same thing we're seeing in the Olympics now. It's a great thing to see when the whole family gets excited about it.
And they put him with a great organization too at RCR here.
But don't you love it when you give a kid a chance and he takes advantage of it? He's gotten that truck top 10 week in, week out, and now he pulls in victory.
And again, he's been working really, really hard to be a better race car driver, and he has made huge improvements, done a great job.
And you see Ty Dillon. Obviously, Joey Coulter, somewhat in the shadow of the Dillon brothers. Austin Dillon last year, Ty Dillon this year, and now he has shined at Pocono. Let's go to the pit road and Herbie Sadler.
Well, Crew Chief Harold Holly, you've won a lot of big races in NASCAR. Where does this one stack up, getting Joey Coulter his first victory?
I'll tell you, about as big as any of them. You know, it's been a long time. Since I've been in victory lane. Just tickled to death for Joey Coulter. He's come such a long way since I started working with him 3.5 years ago. We got to thank everybody at Children's Racing, Richard, Mike Dillon, and ECR, all our Fab Shop, Danny Parker. We have such a strong support group, and our teammates, the 2 and the 3. Can't be tickled to death enough, man. I tell you, these guys did great. Our pit crew's come a long way. Just tickled to death for everybody. It's great.
That's Harold Holly. He's going to victory lane.
26th career win for Richard Childress Racing, and it comes in the hands of Joey Coulter. It's the first time winner of this season in just our 11th race.
So close to winning race after race last year, couldn't quite get to victory lane, and now a bunch of first-time winners are making it happen.
Ray talked about the first-time winners and possibly another winner. We got one today, and we're going to have more first-time winners, I think, in 2012.
And think about different winners. This is just our 11th race of the season. We're at the halfway point of a 22-race season, and this is the 9th different winner we've had go to victory lane.
You know, one thing interesting too on behind the scenes of this 22 truck is that Matt McCall, who used to drive for Robert Yates, is a Robert Yates development driver, a really good late model driver, was trying to make his way up to the Nationwide Pro. He's the engineer on this race team. So they, between Harold Holley and Matt McCall, they have a team full of racers. These are hardcore racers. They work really hard. Real proud to see them in this race.
What's the helmet? It's got a monster on it.
And it says Coulter. This is a very unassuming young man, a 22-year-old who has been given an opportunity to drive great equipment, has shown us week in and week out that he has the ability to get to victory lane, and he proves it today. Take a look at the different winners that we've had this season. James Busher, who had a great run, finished second in this one, the only other driver that has won more than one race this year.
It's been a very, very competitive season, as they all are here in the Camping World Truck Series. It seems like every year we say, how can we be more competitive than when we were last year? And it seems like we always do it.
We talk about the elation of being able to win. Well, how about the disappointment of having a great truck and not getting to victory lane?